I'm not a man of story. I have evidences. When you say I am a showmaker, then you bring to me your evidences that make you to be better than me. You are just a noisemaker. I pray, but my joke is too dangerous. I smile, but my smiling is too dangerous. Lion himself, the Indabosky, Bahose, the Dabuskabat, the Lebadu, Sepre, and the Lamande, and the Abido Shaker. I am the war himself, and the fight, and the battle, and I'm the
Moving on though, have you been following this Odumeje guy? What the fuck is this guy, man? Like,
I'm not a man of love.
like, what the? I'm gonna play a clip. You let me know if you can hear it.
Did you tell me that your birthday is November? Did I know? Did I know you? I will be talking. I see you die on November 10, the same month of your birthday. There is nothing can be done it. And the cause has been really following you for years. And today, this year, no child, you are already a burial ground.
Wait, so did you hear that, Wale?
I could barely hear, but I've heard that.
You get the, like, what's like? First of all, he's becoming like an internet sensation, and I think he knows how popular he's getting. And I think he's almost like doubling down on it now. So his videos are getting more and more outrageous. But I think we really have to take a look at this guy, man. And we really have to, he's making a mockery of the whole thing. Like, we get that a lot of these pastors are all scammers.
2020 is going to be a year of laissez-faire.
Well, not all, but you get what I'm saying. Like, a good amount of them are just out to get money. But this guy is almost like he's rubbing it in your face.
But if anything, it shows you how gullible people still are. Because when we say stuff like, you know, your pastor is a shady ass person, and we say your church is siphoning money, and we say, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, how do you know it's not blatant? You know, they try, when we accuse a pastor of rape and all these things, they try to cover up, and there's no hard evidence of him, you know. But now you have a guy who is not even doing all this. He's literally just coming on stage to act. They say, you hear people say, oh, don't play secular music in church, right?
Yeah.
Play gospel. This man's intro is always a
secular song. Can you imagine? So he dances into Afrobeat music, to Davido and all these people.
He comes in with money, he throws it, he will spray money on the altar and then tell you to come and pick it and say, don't touch me.
Lodge and took your success in this altar, but don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't jump to my altar. Don't touch me, these people. Get out of this altar.
And like, he's like, you know, he's almost.
He's like the extreme version of all these pastors. He keeps
doing it. He keeps, so it's like when you make excuses for pastors and say, okay, well, at the end of the day, when I was mentioning other things, like they say, okay, these pastors, at least they're giving us a good perception. When we see them on stage in normal day, they seem holy and manly. So you use that as an excuse to overshadow everything. I say, no, that's a good man of God, you know, my pastor. But now you see a man who's intentionally going the extreme in his behaviors, and yet his church still gets filled up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What does that tell you about the mindset of the people? Is they believe in whoever they want to believe in, and there's nothing you can tell them or show them that would ever solve it. It's just their mindset. And the guy, I don't know if it's the money he shares or everything. I saw the guy at the airport when I was coming back from Lagos.
You did?
Are you in Europe? Are you in America?
In his yellow.
Did he also have an entourage with him?
Nah.
He didn't. He was by himself.
He was by. So one of that guy was with him in like a groupie or something. I think maybe that was one other guy that he had.
I would like to hear his origin story to figure out where he came from.
Are you in you? Are you in China?
popped out one day. Somebody found his video and put it online on one of these blogs where he was like almost assaulting somebody in the name of deliverance. Like he was punching, throwing the woman, sitting on her, doing this, standing on her.
There's another one that he does that he'll carry the person on his back.
Carry
He'll not
throw,
begin
yeah.
like this.
Yeah. So
Indabosky.
when he's walking in, this is how he does.
Yeah, he does that. He's hilarious though. He's hilarious. And anytime
I'm a liquid metal. The lion himself.
Yo, there was one clip. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a clip where he was throwing shade at Oyakilo.
What did he even say?
Oh man, I wish I could. I have the clip here. The problem is you can't hear the clips that I'm playing. There's another one where I have like a whole. I've been compiling clips of this guy for weeks now. He has another one where he was actually doing choreography with his dancers, like in the church. Then there was one that he was throwing shit at Oyaki Lome. I think it had to do with he was mimicking his accent.
Pretend about glory, hallelujah. Okwonya bakiriki, jara soruba handelebo handalaya. Someone wave your hands to God. Someone wave amen. Oh, God is good. One them package here also.
Yo, he is something else, man. But he's becoming this internet sensation, and he's only gonna get bigger, and he's probably gonna get more people at his church. Look, at this point, I can't. If you decide that you want to take your head to go to that man's church, it's on you.
Colonial violence. We never see lion family.
You can't blame anyone for your ignorance at that point.
And your demise in life, if like,
as in you don't understand, like like if that's your holy father, I mean it is what it is.
Hey, listen to this one. I think you can hear this one from my phone.
Everyone can never be preaching love. I'm not a man of preach of love. I'm a war. I'm a fight. I'm a Indabosky.
I'm in war. I'm in fight. Let me play one last one.
I'm not a man of story. I have evidences. When you say I am a showmaker, then you bring to me your evidences that make you to be better than me. You are just a noise maker. I pray, but my joke is too dangerous. I smile, but my smile is dangerous.
I need to get this guy on the soundboard. I need to get him on the soundboard.
It's my guy, like his intro, you have to get it. And like literally, Odumeje, that's my guy, the lion himself.
Odumeje.
Like, there was that way during the corona. He went up to like a valley.
Oh, yo, he went for our listeners, right? This guy said he was going to go and pray with the corona. So he went to some construction site or something.
It's like a ditch.
And then he started rolling on the ground. He said he was going to be there for 40 days and 40 nights or something like that. He was going to be fasted.
No, I'm sorry. Like,
as in, he's a clown. He's a clown, but he's entertaining. He's entertaining.
I think the fame might start to be getting too much for him.
I think it is. I think he's getting there.
He's being a little shy. Like, he gets on. Some people get him on Instagram Live, and people start to see him, and like you can see, he's getting a little shy.
Yeah.
There was one clip too where he wanted to go. The president was in his state, and he wanted to go and meet the president. So he was walking up to him.
you have to, please, Wale, you have to send me these clips because I have to post them on Instagram.
Like, what the fuck are you going? But you know what I mean, man? The guy is
Indabosky, liquid metal.
Yeah, I'm not a preacher of love.
And
the guy is supposed to be a preacher of love.
And the guy rolls with what looks like 19 guys. Like those guys look like all his posse.
Even when you see them embrace each other, like it's like they're in a cult.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there with those relationships. You can tell. I sometimes I wonder if some of these pastors, they have other people that they work with, where you know how you have like consortiums, or you have like like committees behind the scene, where they end up sharing all the money that they're getting. You know pastors do it now. They have people that they have partners that they work with.
Yeah, maybe those are the guys now.
Maybe I'm thinking maybe that's probably those guys.
Even the ones that give him the money to spray. And,
yeah, and it makes
it's
you wonder
because it brings. But like I said, there's nothing you can do. We've seen pastors being accused of rape in Nigeria, yet they're still pastors.
Exactly.
So we come and see, and like I said, they all hide under the whole, that's a man of God. You see pastors accused of infidelity, buying houses for their fiance and their girlfriends and everything.
I mean, they've made a mockery of the whole thing.
Everybody still gives them the benefit of doubt, and in the name of he's a man of God, he behaves like a man of God. But then you see this guy, and what's your excuse? Like, why should he have a single person go to his church?
Hey,
your pastor is preaching. I'm not a preacher of love. Like, what kind of
Nigeria is a unique place, man.
But
it's just,
people need things to believe in, and I'm
I
sure
guess they do.
And I'm pretty sure maybe he gives.
He probably
money out.
inspires some people in those crowds. They probably see this guy looking flashy with so much confidence, short man, but he's commanding so much, attention.
He probably gives money out,
That too.
And I mean, you guys need to always remember, because everybody said at the end of the day he's helping, but remember this, never forget this. Escobar too gave money out to people.
He did. He sure did.
So,
they call it hearts and minds, winning hearts and minds. That's how you start, making inroads within the society. You start,
build schools, he builds fields, he did well for the poor community until they realize he's also the same person killing them.
Yes.
So and they have to stand up and say, "All right, well."
I'm telling you, man. When you see that Indabosky guy and his crew, they look like a cult. They look like a cult. Like the way they roll.
He likes yellow. He likes wearing white color. So I remember him I took a picture. I did tell it. He had like a yellow. Because at this point, it wasn't even that popular.
Yeah,
so
really?
I just feel like
he now has some. He always wears penchy, some kako shoes.
I knew about him already based on seeing the videos online. So I was like, this is. But he didn't have that Indabosky name yet.
He did.
It was just a guy who used to misbehave, but he had this yellow off-white jacket, white jeans. And then the shoes, and I was like, "Where's this guy going?" I think he was probably going somewhere in Asia or somewhere like that.
He's a character. Look, I'm gonna find all the clips. I'm gonna try to like splice him in the audio and the video. I'm probably gonna put it on Instagram.
I like the guy, man. As far as entertainment,
no, he's come on. He commands your attention.
The way he talks.
He commands your attention. He's a very, very he's an electric figure. I don't know how to explain it, but he's just one of those people that he reminds me of Tekashi, where you can't stop watching this guy's antics. That's what it reminds me of.
I don't joke because my joke is too dangerous.
It's too dangerous. Dangerous.